man. I could imagine in like team fights, especially in late game, this will come in clutch, especially if people are trying to rush a tower. You could immobilize a whole group of them in a lane with Gohan and then use another teammate to kind of like, while they're locked down, do some ultimates on them. You can look at like Piccolo, Goku's like Spirit Bomb. Any ultimate really can work with that because the enemies are going to be really stationary. Season 2 is officially here, and we got to take a look at Gohan, man. This dude, I've been waiting so long to finally get either adult Gohan or teen Gohan into the game. I mean, Kid Gohan's not really my jam. But the interesting thing about this, and we've been talking about this for about a week now, is that Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, Adult Gohan, is also going to be a technical. And so far, a lot of the repeat characters, like we got a Super Saiyan 1 Goku and a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Both of those are DPS characters. We have 2 Gohans coming to the game. Well, in the game, Kid Gohan is a technical character. Ultimate Gohan is also a technical character. And then the same thing with Vegeta. Vegeta, Super Saiyan 1 Vegeta is a tank, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is also a tank. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. I get it that they probably wanted to avoid the situation of having characters just be front-loaded an entire team with one singular character, but I'm a level with them on this because tech characters are still DPS characters in my opinion. They just have a little bit more CC and a little bit more cool things that they can do. So right off the bat, Gohan has this ability where he gut punches an enemy and it looks like he stuns them long enough and then blasts them away. And we can kind of see that here. Like if we roll it back a little bit, because this is just a close-up animation of like what the gameplay is from the cinematic view, but from the top view, from the view that we're actually going to be playing the game, it has a different look. So Boo is doing his attacks. Remember, Boo is a key blast thrower, so Gohan can go in, do a gut punch, and then follow that up with a one-handed Kamehameha that pushes back enemies. So just like Vegeta, just like most other characters, he has a pushback attack. That's interesting. It's not really like a super Kamehameha. It's a little bit more of like a callback kind of to some one-handed Kamehamehas that Gohan's really known for. This is his really cool, fast-moving back strike, like backhand slam move or whatever. At first I thought it was like an animation, like a kill animation for him, and it still could be like a team-up kill animation for him, but he does have that move. We can see him use it right here, the overhead slam. Does he go behind Boo? If he does, that's amazing, actually. Does he go behind Boo? Does he start from the front, right? Like, is he here and then he does teleport behind Boo and knocks him back the other way? I think that's really good if Gohan does function that way. And this is a animation that we've seen that both two characters can activate. This move right here, he charges up. We see him charge up and go a little bit ham. And this crazy flight animation, I don't even know what this could be from. This is not like, can he from base teleport to a enemy or like a team from base, like if he right after he dies? Because like he's coming from such a far range, but it doesn't really seem like that. He does this rapid lightning strike where he's just zipping around a group of enemies and they're all stunned. Look, they can't move. You see, this is Broly right here. Broly's actually in a stunned lock animation where he can't do anything. He's just tanking those hits, and he's also debuffed too. I don't see any other teammates near Gohan, so it looks like Gohan's lowering either his speed or his defense. It could be defense, just so like more team utility can be there. And we don't see it last long enough after to see if like, does Broly and whoever else is stuck in this move, do they actually just get stationary to the point where Gohan can activate another move after that, or no? And this is the other skin that we see. This is like the Kai planet with the Z sword when him and Goku are there training. And that kind of wraps it up for this trailer. It's like a 30-second look into Gohan's kit. Ultimately, funny enough, I think that, oh man, I love that animation. I think he's going to be a really strong character. I can't wait for him to like drop. I've been kind of waiting patiently for a character that I really love and care about to come to this game, and finally in December 2nd, remember, they confirmed that Gohan will be coming. We'll finally be able to play as him. I don't know what kind of special properties like these moves will have too. Like if we take a look at the one-handed Kamehameha, I don't see any debuffs being applied to Boo. Is this more than anything else, it's a pushback. So you can kind of see situations where Gohan as a technical and like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta are going to be very annoying to deal with because of how much they're going to keep pushing and launching enemies back. And then this back strike attack, there was a green buff I can kind of see. Who has this green buff? Could be the Boo. I see maybe it's Gohan, but he's like teleporting to the other side. Movement speed buff. No, it was over the Boo. For sure that was over the Boo. We saw it when he was flying away right here. I do hope he like if you activate that from the front of the enemy, you teleport behind them as sort of like an assassin, like backstrike. And the third skill, or like the ultimate, I guess you could say, I don't know exactly what this move will be functioning like, because the fact that he is charging up a really big attack and then flies a decent amount away and goes into that animation, that could be a couple of things. Like maybe this could be his like ultimate, but then this follow-up animation, they're not really like, showing us what this could be. This more than anything else, I don't know if this is an ultimate. I wouldn't imagine this to be an ultimate for Gohan. When it comes down to it, especially like adult Gohan, Super Kamehameha has always been his thing. I just noticed, I think Vegeta's right here in the middle of the fight with him. Yeah, Super Kamehameha has always been his thing. I can't imagine it being this now. And if anything, we're kind of missing an ability. Like we rush attacks are one thing. We don't know what his passive is going to be like, but let's say like this first move that we see is going to be his skill 1. Right, like the gut punch into one-handed Kamehameha, that's a skill 1. Skill 2 is this one. This isn't a skill, this is an animation. And then the third skill we see, I don't think it's his ultimate. I think the charge up animation is his ultimate, but the follow-up move after that doesn't seem to have any correlation with it. So there's this move. And then that move. It could be like we just seen the beginning animation of the ultimate and not actually seeing it play out, but then that is actually the skill 3 that we're now seeing Gohan, and he's like stunning a group of enemies can actually be hit by this, man. I mean, the radius is massive. I mean, Broly's like trapped in there. I kind of wish we could see multiple enemies being stuck in here, but all I see is Vegeta here assisting. Broly's the only one in there. Pretty much a team mechanic, man. I could imagine in like team fights, especially in late game, this will come in clutch, especially if people are trying to rush a tower. You could immobilize a whole group of them in a lane with Gohan and then use another teammate to kind of like, while they're locked down, do some ultimates on them. You can look at like Piccolo, Goku's like Spirit Bomb. Any ultimate really can work with that because the enemies are going to be really stationary. And that's the Kai outfit, yeah. They revealed the roadmap yesterday and it gives us an idea of when we can get Gohan. Gohan's going to be coming in at the beginning of December 2nd, to be honest. And then 20 days after that is when we could expect to see Broly. So these characters are spread out in that way. Gohan's not too far away. I feel like that's going to arrive before we know it. I mean, Thanksgiving week just usually flies by. Gohan's gonna drop, and then we have like the tournaments and all that stuff to sort through before we can expect to see Broly, which is kind of exciting. I don't know if they're gonna do a special thing where, like, since 3 days later Gohan is gonna be basically appearing right before a major tournament, will they be blocking off Gohan and not allowing him to be entered in, since they don't really, teams won't have a whole lot of time to really practice against them? Or maybe they will. I don't know how serious they're going to be taking it. I know some fighting game tournaments do that, where like a character is blocked out from joining in a tournament if it's like within a week or so of that tournament coming out, just to give people more time, prep time to counterplay and know how he functions and stuff. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be doing that with Gohan. And man, we got to talk about this. Squadra devs, this is a major L. They went and they tried to do us a solid, dropping all the characters from season 1 to be available in Star Collection. But the issue with this is like, say if you're at 87 like me or even higher, you would have technically missed out on your first opportunity to get these characters, because if you go all the way back to, it's 31. Why would they do this? Most people are past this, but if you're not, you can unlock one of these 3 characters, and before there, I mean, there's no other opportunities. When is the next opportunity that you have after 31? Well, guess what? They pick one of the weirdest things to do about this. And it's not even like 50, it's not even 60. And believe it or not, it's not even 80. And I'm sure a lot of people are really frustrated about this too, because I thought this was stupid. They need to really change the way this works. And they should have thought about this, man. 109 is what you technically have to go from 31 all the way to 109 in order to probably get one of these other characters. And then on top of that, 10 spots over, they're here. I don't know if this is a mistake on their part. Even so, this is pretty drastic, man. There's a lot of Zenny that needs to be farmed in order to get to this point. And I'll be real, I'm at 87 because, I mean, I spent money. But, like, dude, at that point, the characters are still, like, you still have to pay. You're better off paying for them, man. I don't know. This needs to change. This is not a great way to go about this. Like, I'm excited for Season 2, but this is not the way that you reward your free-to-play player base and keep them happy at all, man. This is actually abysmal. So I hope that they listen to the feedback. And I'll be chiming in on this on social media and obviously this video. And you guys should comment down below if you feel this way too. But like 109 and 119 and randomly 31. to be the ones where you get these characters, that is not the way that this should be done at all. Like, that's just ridiculous. Most people that are playing this game, especially if you've been playing since season 1, you're well past 31. And the fact that you can't, just because I passed this, I can't click on it, man. I don't know. How exactly is that working? So, like, because I already have all these characters, chat, if I didn't have, like, Topo or Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Gotenks, could I technically click on this now and, like, accept them? Is that how that works? I don't know. Nobody's really showing this on Twitter in any way, and I haven't seen anybody talk about it that way. And I feel like that's the way it should function, is if I did pass this, then yeah, I would be able to go back and select them if that were the case. But game's not letting you do that. Massive L. Honestly, there's no way around it. It's just so shit the way that that's handled. But guys, if you're excited for Gohan and you're looking forward to more of Gekishin Squadra and you hope the devs fix this stuff and many other issues with the game, drop a comment down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you are new. More Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra content's on the way and you don't want to miss it. My name is BltzZ and thanks for watching.